thank you again for stopping by. This is Gamer Goggles, aka Grayson. If you're coming from Twitter, it is Gaming with Grayson. And obviously, right now, you are gaming with Todd. Yes, my name is actually Todd. No way, shape, or form. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please hit that subscribe button if you take the time to watch any of this and find any amusement out of it, whether it's my sad skills or just the love for retro gaming. I appreciate it a million times over. I always do the favors and give you a shout out and follow back and sub, whatever you need. Let me know what you're on, whether it's the Twitters, the Instagrams, or whatever. I will do the honors gladly. And after playing a lot of garbage, I had to take a break and play something that would give me some amount of joy to brighten my mood up. So, what better way to have some fun right quick than to play some Super Mario Brothers? And the best way to enjoy the Super Mario Brothers games, Super Mario All-Stars for SNES, my favorite package of games, my favorite way to play Mario, and it's also the one that had Mario World added in with it. So, an incredible cartridge back in the day. If you could pick this one up, you were set. You could play for a long time. Hours and hours of gameplay here. You had the original Super Mario Brothers. You had the actual Mario 2 that Japan got, which was Lost Levels for us. Then we have the Doki Doki Panic rebrand as Mario 2, which is what we got for Mario 2. And then Super Mario 3, one of the best in the series. Arguably the greatest, next to what I consider the greatest, Mario World. So, tons of games. And if you're playing for the old ones, you get the visual upgrades here as we'll start out on Mario, just the original Super Mario Brothers. It looks so much nicer, plays the exact same way, and this was just my favorite way. When I saw it, I was amazed at the graphical jump in it. And they preserved everything. It still plays just as good as the original. It just looks a lot cleaner, a lot better. And I wouldn't play it any other way. I mean, I love going back and playing the original just for nostalgia's sake, but if I'm playing Mario, I'm always going to boot up All-Stars and play it this way where I have all of them at my disposal right there, right off the bat. I don't have to load different cards. I can just play all of them that I want. I'm doing terrible here. Not a good start to things here. But yeah, this was my favorite. Back in the day, man, my cousin got this and I was blown away. I was like, what? Mario all in one game? All of them? And I don't know if y'all did, but when I was little, I didn't know what Lost Levels were. So it was Mario I'd never played. I played the rest, but Lost Levels was a treat. We never played it. It's hard as hell, but it was something different and new, so I loved it. I played weeks on weeks on weeks on end playing Mario, sitting in front of my TV with my popcorn and my drink or my crackers, whatever I was eating as a little feller. I was playing this nonstop. And mom would come over and she would see me playing Mario, and of course she remembered it from her childhood, so my mom would sit down and we could both play two player, and it was a blast. So she went out and bought this for me when I was probably, like I said, about 6 or 7 maybe, I think. It wasn't long after I played it at my cousin. She's like, you gotta have this because I like it too. So, even though I was poor, we went and got a brand new game. One of the few times I ever got a new game, and it was a good one. And I am sucking it up. There's not much to say here. Everybody knows Mario. It's not like I'm going to review Mario. Everybody's reviewed it. Everybody's played it. But this is absolutely the best version to me. I know some people are a stickler and they like the original the best, but this is so much fun to have them all on one cart and looking this good. I love the backgrounds in it, the cave walls. And this level are really cool with the glowing lanterns. It just adds to the atmosphere. Makes the game even better to me. We're going to use the little bypass here. I always like World 3. It's my favorite on the original Mario, at least. It was always World 3. I loved it. And this one is so cool because you get the snow and the star backdrop as opposed to the just black on the original SNES. The original NES, not SNES. Oh, we're going to die. We're going to die. But I used to get speed run this level so fast. I mean, I could run through all the World 3s. I'd always die at 4, but man, I looked good playing World 3. don't look so good now. This is embarrassing stuff here. I promise you I'm better than this. I don't know whether it's trying to talk and play at the same time. I'm not good at multitasking at all. Can't do it. Just can't think and play at the same time. My brain is that limited. Oh, can we get a free man? We got it. Yeah. Go for a star power up there. We're not going to get it. Oh well. I hated these guys as a kid. I never could. I always had to hand the controller off because for some reason I could not kill these guys. Frozen terror out there. Like, no, mom, help. It has been a long time since I've actually played the original Mario here. I'm not. My Super is down right now, so I'm using some emulation to run this. But this is just a treat. And we're gonna die. Oh, snuck by the skin of our teeth on that one. Don't know how we made it. But this is just a blast. I needed this. We played some crappy games that make you want to rage quit. You need something cheerful, and Mario is always just a happy game to play. Brings a smile to everybody's face playing it. It's fun. Can never go wrong with Mario, unless it's new Super Mario Brothers. This was when it was at its best to me. The new games I love. Don't get me wrong, Mario Galaxy, the 3D games are great, but 2D Mario games, the new Super Mario Brothers just don't do it for me. I played the original on the DS. I played all the sequels, including the one on the Wii U, and they're just cookie cutter copies to me. There's no real innovation in those games, as opposed to the 3D games that are really innovative and really, really great. Odyssey and 3D Land, 3D World, great, great titles. Galaxy, all of them great. But 2D, we need something refreshing. We could use Miyamoto actually developing it and not just a B team. And have some creative level design. All the level design in the new ones just feels so samey. It's the same exact worlds you go to. World 1's always your easy world, grassy, colorful. World 2's always a desert world, and it's just on and on. It's never changed. And you get bored really quick with it. The fundamentals are still great. They still play good. Mario, they've not altered his animations as far as like his jumps not sloppy and it's not frustrating to play. It's just there's no fun in the level design at all. Nothing is different. You're playing the same game over and over and over with slight variation. There's just been nothing like the original as far as the 2D goes. We almost made this look good. Almost, folks. Almost. But if I had to pick one, let me know what y'all's favorite is out of the originals. I'd love to hear from you. I know people debate it. People have their favorites, whether it's 3, they say it's the best of all time. World, I don't know if I've heard anybody ever say Mario 2 was their favorite, but if you're out there, holler at me. I like Mario 2. It's not my favorite, but I do enjoy it. It's different, so. Oh, we jumped right in lava. I killed Mario, guys. It's gone. Now it's just going to be Luigi, brother. But my favorite out of all of them as a kid, there was just nothing like Mario World. It just hooked me from the get-go. The level design was so good. The power-ups. Being able to fly with the cape. And we done it again. Died again here. Let's hop out of Mario when we go to another one. But the cape just enamored me. Being able to fly just got my imagination going, and I couldn't put it down. And Yoshi and all the little power-ups, whether it's blue Yoshi, yellow Yoshi, and you had so many secrets in this game, little alternate paths that open up, and the switches, whether it's red, green, yellow, blue switch, and you had Star Road, the levels on Star Road where you had to find the exact way to beat them just to continue. It's packed to the brim with so much stuff. It's mind-boggling. Even to this day, I go back and I forget some of the little secrets. I have to look it up or play 1,000 times on one level to remember. It jogs my memory. that you got to do it just this right way, and it's so fun. It's always just puts a smile on my face going back to play it. I never get frustrated playing this game, even if I die many times. It's just fun. It's the pinnacle of Mario to me. Not taking away anything from 3, because 3 pretty much set all this into motion. 3 set the game world up, the world map, and introduced the secrets. I feel like they just refined it here and made it better. And that's why it's my favorite in the series. Star Road is probably my favorite levels. That's the ones I played the most. And gosh, I don't know what else to say, man. Just I love this freaking game. This is if you had a Super Nintendo and you didn't have Mario Brothers, you were missing out. That was the whole reason, along with Link to the Past and Donkey Kong. This right here is why you had a Super Nintendo. You never get tired of Mario. At least I didn't get tired of Mario. I'm still not tired of it to this day. Obviously, I'm sitting there talking about it and playing it. It was just endless fun. And it's what really to me set the Genesis and the SNES apart. I mean, Sonic was fun, and I started out on Genesis. I was a Genesis kid, but once I played Mario World, there was just nothing like it. Nothing that hooked me like that on the Genesis. That compared. I didn't play Sonic as much. I couldn't. There was not as much replay value to Sonic, like going back and playing stages. Once I beat the stages, it's like, that's it. I'm done. I beat the boss. There was no going back. With Mario, man, you can go back and try to beat your time and find things you missed, and there was just enough little extras to keep it fresh and add that replay value to it that Sonic didn't have to me. And yet again, not taking away anything from it. I was a Sega kid, and I loved it to death. Still love Sonic the Hedgehog, especially Sonic 2 and the new Sonic Mania out. It's fantastic. Killer soundtrack, killer level design. Man, they nailed that one. And it was a blast as a kid in the 90s to go back and relive that in a fresh new take on it. Some new levels to play, but man, Mario was it. It took it to another level to me. So yeah, if you are out and you are hunting an SNES and you want to know the first game to get, it's a no-brainer. It's Mario All-Stars with Mario World if you can find it, because, and I'll explain, it's if you go out and you just buy, say, Mario World, you're going to spend an easy $25-$30. But if you can find, and if you're just buying Mario All-Stars, the base cartridge with just 1, 2, 3, and Lost Levels, you're going to spend $25-$30. Why not? You can find the compilation compilation. I can't talk for shit, guys. If you can find them both on one cartridge, the one that has Mario World, and pay $50, then you get a lot more replayability out of it, and for half the price. It's a no-brainer. If you're using emulation, then you don't have to worry about price. But hey, for you people that are buying it and playing it on the original hardware, which I highly recommend, definitely pick up the one that has Mario World on it. You'll have a blast. It's one you got to have in your collection if you're a collector. You can't not have Mario and Zelda. And I can't even hit a block right now. You see the extent of my Mario talents. Wow. This is stage 1, and I can't even hit a power block. I'm not going to make it far. Anyhow, guys, I'm rambling on, taking up too much of your time. Everybody's seen this one. There's no use to drag it on and show you stuff you've seen 1,000 times before. Just for the kiddies that may not have played these games, or the kids or adults that just want to look back and remember them or try to find them. Hope you enjoy this. Mario's a blast. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Please, as always, if you like any of this content, hit that subscribe button for me. I'll be happy to do the favors for you, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much.